So audio is gonna be a little different because I don't know where my earbuds went. I lost them. I'll probably find them next time. But hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, IDKA. So we're going to review Mafex Carnage. I've had this figure for a little while, so I just want to review it. Where have I been? I've just been chilling, you know, just laying around. That's about it. But I'm back, and I'll find my earbuds eventually. I don't know where they went. I think they could be under the not couch, my bed, or probably just somewhere else. But yeah, Mafex Carnage. This figure has been out for a good while. I don't remember the original release date. I'll probably put, like, I don't know, maybe a photo or just some text up here on when it originally released. But it had some issues back then. The arm, either arm would fall off. Maybe there was some plastic that was on the arm to make it fall off, or your Kit Bash Customs who gets unlucky and it's just the arm that's automatically faulty. Who knows? But this is a reissue. I got this for like $40, but not because it went down to 40 bucks, but because it was, I had a gift card in my Amazon account, so it brought that down to 40 bucks. So pretty damn good, really damn good deal. Well, not really deal, since it wasn't, you get the point. Good price for it. But I will say right now, it does not have any issues. Not really. The arm, you know, is on tightly. You probably would have to force it off. Both arms are fine, so that's good. Legs are okay. Okay, but that wasn't like the thigh swivel or anything. That was just the leg that popped off. But that's not a big deal. You have to pull really hard, but other than that, it's fine. So yeah, there's no issues with the Carnage, so that's good right off the bat. But before we actually get into like details or anything, I want to say, if you have the bootleg Revoltech Carnage, you can use this accessories on with this Carnage. Now you can't, now I mean the colors aren't the same, because this is an actual dark red. This is more so what's that one color that looks orange but red? It's a more orangey red than a dark red, but it will fit on. Take the fist off, push that on, and it's not loose or anything. It's just like its normal hands. So yeah, if you don't like the Mafex Carnage accessories, you can just use the bootleg Revoltech accessories, or even the official one. I'm not sure if the official one has different peg holes or anything, but yeah, you can use the Revoltech accessories or bootleg Revoltech accessories onto your Mafex Carnage. They look really nice onto Carnage. So yeah, I just want to say that now. And another thing I want to say is that I do not have the stand with me right now. I think I lost it, because I don't really care for Mafex stands too much. But, you know, just for example, all stands are pretty much the same, just different lengths. Maybe sometimes different placements on where they bend. But I'm pretty sure this is a CT toy stand, and it's pretty much similar to an actual Mafex stand, minus the top. The top's usually different. But this is pretty much what a Mafex stand would look like. The bottom would be a little different. Who cares? I don't use stands in my collection. I just pose them in a crouching pose. I rarely have any characters that fly, so yeah. But anyways, details. Let's get into details. Now, there's not too many details because he's just red and black, but he does have some muscle definition, if you can really find it on the other sculpted stuff. But the sculpt is nice. The black is sculpted. All of this is sculpted and painted, obviously. It's really good. I do enjoy it, and that face looks really awesome. It looks comic accurate and everything. Right off the page. I do like this look. I believe this is the 90s look of Carnage, and he looks amazing. Get it? Because it says the Amazing Spider-Man right here. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, he looks great. I do really like it, you know. It's a nice looking Carnage. And again, there's not many details, but there is a lot of details. All the sculpt work is just there. Once you move forward, Marvel at the bottom. But yeah, there is some like paint chips, but it doesn't bother me since he is black and red. You can see it on the back right here. I don't know why the back is the one missing the paint. But on the front, it's not too many. I think it's just a very little spot right here on the arm. Other than that, it doesn't bother me because, again, he is black and red, so it does kind of fit. So it doesn't really matter if, well, it does matter if this does lose paint over time, because this is a high-end figure, but it doesn't bother me personally because of the simple color scheme, and it's a pretty easy color to just, like, you know, color over. It's just red and black, so it's pretty easy. But yeah, all detail and everything is really nice. Articulation, obviously I never really go over articulation, but you know, whatever. Mafex butterfly joints going that far, pretty good. Well, unbend the arm, push it in, boom, pretty good butterfly joint. Goes back this far, arm goes up, yada yada. Neck articulation, looks up this far, or there we go, now down this far, pretty cool. Swivel, swivel, crunch, back, without dropping down the hips. I believe that's a kick right there. Now dropping down the hips, kick all the way up, double jointed, swivel, 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 down, up, twist, sideways, double jointed, thigh swivel, rotation, up this much, down this much, toes. So yeah, simple articulation. I find articulation segments kind of boring unless people put in poses, which obviously I didn't do that. So behind the camera real quick, just a simple pose like so. There you go. So you can get into that pose or any other pose you really want them to. So yeah, good articulation, great articulation, fuckable articulation. Okay, but anyways, you know, I'm just trying to fix his joints real quick. You know, I'm trying to make him stand up straight so then we can get into accessories. So for accessories, he does come with a lot of accessories, a very good amount of accessories. So he comes with 3 heads, obviously the one that he has on. Then he comes with the screaming head, which people have their very much opinions on. Obviously, if you put him to the side, it looks like he's just stuck with gum. If you put him forward, it looks like it's the mouth opening. But again, on the side, it looks like he's struggling to chew some large amounts of gum. I personally do like the head sculpt. I think it is a good head sculpt, but I do understand why people would want this to be cut out and actually have it like an open mouth other than like a comic looking mouth, if that makes sense. But I still like this head sculpt. I think it's a good head sculpt. I think it's a little overhated, but I do understand the hate as well. Then he comes with the unmasked head of Cletus Cassidy. Now, this is a good head, though I feel like he's a little too, how do I say this without sounding racist? I feel like the head's just a little, the skin tone's a little too dark, but maybe he did look like that. Also, the hair's not really painted too great, at least to me personally. I feel like it should be a little bit more dark red and less gray shading, because it looks like he has some really bad dark dandruff in his hair. But it's a good head sculpt. I do like it. Now for hands, he comes with some gripping hands to help him hold this web right here that he can hold on to in case you want Carnage to swing around the city. He comes with, you know, these not tendrils, but you know, extra symbiotes, so you can put it on his arms to make it look like some Carnage is coming out, especially when he's using these, which are hands, you know, not, this isn't really a weapon, it's more like just spikes going out, so you can have him with his arm and then have more tendrils around, not tendrils, I don't know what these are, but yeah, you can make it look like that. He comes with the same, somewhat the same spikes with some less sculpt work, but instead his hands are open, so they're coming from his fingers. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Then he comes with a weaponized hand making. He comes with a hammer, which is in a comic, it's a little bitty hammer, so what's the point of this? And then he comes with this scythe, I believe it's called. really good. I do want to compare it to the Revoltech slash bootleg Revoltech, and I do find this a little bit better, but you also have to kind of make this. But this is good too. I really do like this. Now back to the regular hand. Sorry I got off track. He comes with these, with his fingers sharp, telling you that he have a tiny dick. But it is in a comic. I forget which one. Might want to look at the swoosh, because he actually does pull up the pages. I don't want to do that. Who knows? Maybe I will. Probably not though. Then he comes with these hands, which is some kind of like a gripping hand, but also kind of not. It's not a relaxed hand. It's kind of like a tensed up one. Next up, he comes with some, I guess you could say, wall crawling hands or crouching hands, to where he has his hands on the ground and their claws. So that's cool. I do like these. You know, now he can scratch up his opponents, his daddy-o, whatever. And he comes with those same hands, but with magnets. So it tells me these versions are specifically wall crawling hands. So yeah, and they do great. Let me bring the lamp into the frame real quick. Gonna lose some lighting. Carnage is down. Gonna leave them there. But yeah, these magnets work pretty good. I've been keeping them right there so I don't lose them. But speaking of magnets, he comes with magnetic feet, which I do not have them on right now. So we'll put them on and then put them in the pose real quick. But yeah. But real quick, before we add accessories and then put them in like a little pose, he also comes with these hands. For some reason, these are like really close together, and I spread them out. I bend them a little bit, but they keep joining together very slowly, but you can still see it happening. And these are the same way, so maybe use some hot water just in case you want them to be spread apart more. They're kind of like Wolverine stuff, but yeah. But real quick, before we go into scaling, let's go ahead and put these magnet stuff on and see how well the magnets actually work. Now this might be a little difficult considering how thin this is, but we're still going to go ahead and try it out. And I do want to leave the magnetic feet on Carnage, just because I don't want to lose the feet or anything, but I also don't want to lose the other ones. But you know, unless Carnage grows another 2 pair of legs, that's not happening. So see how well this can actually work real quick. I think he's trying to make sure the magnets stay on the center, but it's kind of hard to do so. All the hands are doing the work right now. It's hard to do so. I'm not saying the magnets are bad or anything, but it's because this is such a thin surface, it's hard to get all the magnets on entirely on the little post thing, you know, for the lamp. So it's not the magnet's fault, it's just that I don't have a bigger magnetic thing for them to be on. But if I recall in the Swoosh or Robo's review, they aren't the best magnets. But let's see if we can at least get them like hanging upside down. Bring the lamp just a little lower. Put it right there. Let's see if we can at least have them stand upside down. Oh no, sorry, the lamp fell. But it does seem like he can stand upside down with these magnets. So these magnets are pretty good. But let's see the hand magnets, because those are the feet magnets. Now let's see the hand magnets and see how well those are. So the feet magnets pass the test of holding up your figure, but will the hand magnets do so as well? And yes, they do. Whoops. So yeah, the magnets are really well, so that's a good sign. Because on the first release, I'm not sure if it was everyone's or just maybe Robo's. Not sure about Unparalleled Universes. Not Unparalleled Universes. I don't even know if he has the figure. I don't think he ever did a review on it. But what's his name? The Amazing. Not sure if his Manics were bad or good, but on this release, the reissue, they are pretty good, so that's a good sign. So if you're worried about your magnets sucking, I don't believe they will unless your copy is pretty bad, and unless there's a bootleg out there of this, but I haven't found one, so there's not. You know, if there was, I would have definitely reviewed it. Obviously, I'm a bootleg channel pretty much, which I'm not ashamed of. I'm just not very proud about it, I guess. But I am thankful for you guys who watch the reviews and like subscribe. I want to get like the somewhat newest bootleg reviews out there. My CT Toys Gambit is on the way, by the way. So yeah, I'll stand them straight. Hang on, let me stand up. But now let's get into scaling. Oh, he's still not facing right. Camera's not even right. Now let's get into scaling. All right, first up here is next to the Medicom Mafex Homelander and the, my custom Craven the Hunter that I don't even know what figure I use, but I'll do a review on them, do little amounts of research to figure out what body he's on. But I do remember what parts I used, obviously. But yeah, I didn't know he was gonna fall over, but he did. But yeah, okay. Yeah, there's that scaling. Next up here is next to the CT Toys Brown Suit Wolverine, and here he is next to a bootleg Mafex Deadpool. Not sure what company made that Deadpool. I'm still kind of wondering. I don't know if someone has that info out there. I believe it was just Maf, which is like, you know, that one bootleg company that literally just cuts off the X on Mafex. It just goes by Maf. I'm not entirely sure. I don't even remember when I got that bootleg. But yeah, anyways. Here he is next to the Marvel Legends Kane Parker, and here he is next to the CT Toys Miles Morales. Now, I know they're not really standing, but this Miles is shorter than this Carnage because it's on that bootleg Black Suit Spider-Man legs by CT Toys, which those figures are smaller, and Kane Parker, I believe, is bigger, but I'll stand Kane Parker up. Just know CT Toys Miles Morales is smaller. But we'll go ahead, standing up real quick, because I don't really want to see the comments be like, they're not standing. Come on, man. I'm just having fun. But, you know, I know some people actually do want the scaling and stuff, so I'll do that right now. Just give me a little second real quick just to stand up Carnage. Not going to stand up Miles, just know that he is shorter. Whoa. Sorry to stand up. And I guess I was wrong. You know what? Scaling is important. Carnage is taller than Kane Parker. But anyways, yeah, there you go. Next up here is next to the Marvel Legends 2-pack Venom with Null. And here is next to the bootleg Mafex Venom, which is shorter than this Carnage, so don't even ask for that one. And to end this review off, here is next to the 3 best Spider-Man figures in my collection. Yes, I have replaced that other Spider-Man figure with the Maximum Series Spider-Man. I know, controversial figure and everything. I have said I am a hypocrite for buying it and stuff, but I did review it fairly. I did say it was not worth the price and everything, and it is a very good Spider-Man figure, so it does belong with this trio. But other than that, yeah, here he is next to the bootleg Sentinel Peter B. Parker / Peter Parker Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man. Here he is next to the Maximum Series Spider-Man, controversial figure, but it's also based on Todd McFarlane art. I believe this is as well. No, I'm pretty sure I'm wrong about that. I'm not fucking entirely sure. But also, here he is next to the retro carded symbiote Spider-Man. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. And final thoughts on this figure: I think it's a great figure, especially for the price that I managed to get it at, $40. Not a bad price, man. Not a bad price. But yeah, it's a pretty good figure. If you can find it for cheap, go ahead and pick it up. I think maybe right now it's like $80 on Amazon. So yeah, I don't know if you want to go ahead and spend $80, but it's about $80. Unless it went up, then I'm sorry, I haven't really looked at it for a very long time. ever since I bought it. But yeah, good figure. I don't know about the price. I mean, it comes with a good amount of accessories, so that's also why I think it is worth the price. Excuse me, on the burp. But yeah, if you really want this figure, go ahead and pick it up. I highly recommend it. If you don't want this figure, go ahead and pick up Marvel Legends ones. I don't have those, so I don't have no opinion on those. At least, yeah, I don't. But yeah, if you do want this figure, again, go pick it up. If you don't pick it up. Simple as that. But yeah, I want to thank y'all for watching. I'll try to post next week. I do have new figures right now. I've been kind of wanting to do WWE, wrestling figure reviews, because I have a lot of those that I haven't reviewed, and I do enjoy those figures a lot. Sometimes a little way more than these. I also got a Mattel figure, from a company that used to make some certain superhero, figures that now just got back to license. Mattel did make DC figures, so, and they might make some more if I remember correctly. So I do want to review that before the new ones come out, which is next year, I guess, right? I don't know how that deal's going on. But yeah, I also got one new McFarlane figure that I do want to review, because I actually do kind of like it, but I don't like other McFarlane figures. I really don't. I think they're pretty bad. But other than that, yeah, that's it for my review. Fantastic figure. Highly recommend. Very accurate. I mean, it's kind of hard to get Carnage wrong unless you do a dog shit head. Other than that, it's great. So yeah, I'll probably see you guys next week. Not sure what I will review. I did make a Punisher, a custom Punisher, out of a Jaded Toys body with some different legs. Yeah, different legs. I'll show it to y'all. But yeah, and that's about it for now. Guess I'll see y'all next week. Hope you have a good day, night, evening, year, whatever time you're watching this, whatever day you're watching this, whatever year you're watching this. I just hope you're doing well. If it's getting worse, don't worry, it'll get better eventually. It takes a lot of time. And if it doesn't, don't die, please. It'll get better. It just takes a very long time. But anyways, I gotta go. It's like 11. I'm pretty tired. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Peace.